Dear brothers and sisters, Jai Misiki greetings from Reforma Nepal. I would like you to know about this new opportunity to train yourselves and your leaders and your believers. By Reforma Nepal, we have come with 37 outcomes. I would like to read and help you to know. Please watch this televisions, church TV and Button TV in order to learn more. So, first is leading like Jesus. Bear the fruit of the Spirit in all the areas of life, practice humility, integrity and simplicity. Number 2, least explain and exercise the spiritual disciplines. 3, explain and demonstrate 5 key biblical principles of prayer as the basis for all ministries. 4, outline the principle of personal and corporate worship and describe how to practice them as a lifestyle. 5, apply biblically ethical principles to relationships within the church or ministry. Explain how Jesus' attitude towards women and children should change the church. 7, explain the biblical basis for stewardship regarding time, abilities, resources and creation. 8, describe the importance of the church. 9, explain the biblical basis for baptism and the Lord's Supper. 10, explain how to organize and administrate a church or ministry with excellence and integrity. 11, explain how the power of Christ overcomes the lust of the flesh, the world and the devil. This is the first outcome. Second outcome, handling the word. Number 1, describe the big story of the whole Bible with Jesus at the center of God's plan of salvation. Number 2, introduce 3 books of each type of genre in the Bible by identifying the author, period, purpose and type of writing. Number 3, summarize at least 5 major teachings of Jesus. 4, explain the importance of the death and resurrection of Jesus. 5, describe 5 main events in the book of Acts. 6, prepare and preach or teach God's word effectively. 7, believe, explain and practice the key biblical doctrines. 8, explain in what ways the prosperity gospel is unbiblical and unethical. 9, demonstrate the superiority of the biblical worldview to alternate worldviews in their context. 10, describe 3 important events, each from the different period in the history of the church. 11, describe the historical roots of their denomination or the church or movement. This is number 2 outcome. Number 3, reaching and making disciples. Effectively share the gospel with family, friends and strangers. Motivate and mobilize others for the mission of God. Mentor at least one person in a specific form of evangelism or mission. Explain how they would implement Jesus' model of making disciples. Number 5, identify and train at least 3 others to serve in some form of church ministry. 6, explain how the Bible should relate to and inform culture in their context. 7, purposefully use technology and social media for ministry. This is number 3 outcomes. Number 4 outcomes, shepherding God's people. Demonstrate Christ-like servant leadership. Number 2, demonstrate compassion, hospitality and forgiveness in all relationships, including with people who have special needs. Number 3, comfort and assist others in times of crisis, namely death, marital problems, illness, etc. Number 4, help a couple prepare for their marriage. 5, involve themselves in ministry to, with and by children and youth. Number 6, describe the role of husbands and wives in nurturing faithfulness and love in marriage and family. 7, describe the impact of absentee fathers. 8, resolve conflict in relationships. By this all reading, these are 37 outcomes we look at in training and preparing facilitator one by one. When we do facilitator training and we would like to help you. Anybody interested, this is the basic foundation for all the believers, beginning new believers to the grown believer, mature believers, new church to a mature church. And we would like to help you. And please do watch and be benefited, be blessed. Thank you very much. Bachan Television, Church TV Televisions, and thank you very much for dear ones. Jai Masi. Namaskar.